Hey there everyone, and welcome back to KarotKraft. I am Nythe, and this is episode number 37. And as you can see, we've got this vast space around here, and this is sort of my finishing up projects arc. And well, I think it's about time that we tackled the factory and got it how I want it to be. So we're going to come along in this entire area and really finish it up and sort of make the farm that's there, that I've forgotten the name of, mud farm, all nice and stuff. And then we're also going to come along and tie it in nicely with the side here. And I'm going to do some sort of like face type thing, sort of like walls and stuff like that down here. So that's what is in today's plan. We did go and do a little bit of the library last time, and that was quite fun. So I suppose I better get started. Also, just a quick reminder, we are very close to 50 subscribers on this channel now. So if you could go and please hit that subscribe button, it would be greatly appreciated. And also leave a like and a comment down below and let me know what you think we should be doing for this. And I'll see if we manage to sort of match your expectations. But let's get on with the video. I've marked out with stone a rough sort of stairway, and I think that it looks okay. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I am tempted maybe to also put in a bubble elevator here, but that's going to be over that. So I'm not entirely sure just yet. Maybe I can just sort of see where this would come out over here. Ooh. Will that work as a bubble elevator there? I think that would actually. We had... Yes, that would work. Okay, so we can have bubble elevator coming around here. But I think that would be the hole. It would be, and then there and there. I think that's right. Let's just test it. Yes. Okay. And then the bubbles would go here. And then the things there. Let's quickly go and get some... What shall I use for it? What have I been using in the other places? We can have a look and see what we've been using in the other areas. So I did use tough there, and I think I used tough here as well. So it will be tough that I need to use just to keep it coherent. Question is my supply of tough? We've got tough brick wall, polished tough, top polished tough wall there. Okay, that might be enough. We shall see. I've got a bucket for water. Oh, and I am going to need... I think actually what will probably be good is if I build this in... Not purple. I just want some grey terracotta, which I think I might have a load in here. Yes, I do. Oh, and I've got some more of these as well. That's good. Oh, and some tough wall. If I check this area. And I think that I'm going to come in and bring in some pale oak fence as well. So if I... Yep. Okay, so that will be the entranceway. That will be the two places where these go. We can quickly plop there, and then no, yeah. That's no, actually, I've got too much crap in my inventory again. Right, and then I can just put in here. Oh, I could just put in here the polished tuff, and then that can go there. Right, okay, so then I need to go up with the tough stuff. So get some of them. If I go like this, just bring... Right, and then straight here. And then that could be a bit of stuff there. And then what I'm going to want to do is run the water down. Like that. Oh, why is that doing it like that? Some of these here. And then also have some polished stuff here. Do this, that. Then we'll have a wee bit of purple, I think, as a bit of decor. Yeah, okay, okay. It's looking good. And then we can come along here. That should now work as that should do. Like that. And then we can start to bring up slight grey terracotta. I'm probably going to need way more terracotta than that. But oh well. So we can come in and just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah. Then 2, 3. So I'm going to come along and finish this up. So we've got a bubble column going. Oh, hello, creeper. I saw you. There we go. Right. Yeah, so I'm going to come along and just finish this up. And then we shall be good to go. There we go. And that is the bubble elevator all done nicely. Although I don't like that. That's going to have to go like that, I think. But yes, look at that. We've got a lovely little bubble elevator now that takes us up all the way down to the bottom. And then back up to the top. Do need to do this though. There we go. Perfect. It was a little drafty in here, but not anymore. We, or should I say, I have got round to sort of enclosing this area off. Now, that's not going to be what it looks like on the inside. I am going to be coming in here and like making it sort of almost a bit like what I did with the trial chamber sort of enclosed area here. And that's what I've got going on here. And that's why I've sort of just set up this little area step up here for that. But if we come outside as the sun begins to rise, we can every single time I fall off, we can see that I have come out here and sort of made this area look nice, tying it in with the factory up above. And I just kind of like this. So where in the city that I live, we've got like these canal sort of things, and a lot of the properties sort of go on the waterfront and back out onto the waterfront. And I really wanted to sort of encapsulate that there. And over here, I might actually just bring in a little bit of a smaller dock and have an entrance into the bit there. But also, as you can see over there where we came out from, we do have an entrance there for like sort of land stuff and things. Although it is a little bit odd that it's sort of not quite there. So I could actually extend a dock out there as well, so that like people are coming in on boats, maybe sort of it is a sort of maritime sort of thing. And then what I'm going to be doing over here is sort of building up this just by doing a bit of terraforming using some of the stone. So I'm going to come in with the deep slate and the granite there and sort of just build that up just a little bit, just so it sort of frames it off nicely, and I think that will look good. But yes, as you saw, we got busy on doing that area, and I really do like how that's turned out. It just sort of completes that sort of area now and makes it look as though it belongs in this sort of eye line. But I'm going to continue with doing the waterfront here, I think, because I'm really enjoying doing that. So the next sort of step is going to be that area there. And by the time I come back, it'll be done. And I also have added this little dock area. And I think the pop of the white from the pale oak planks just adds a little touch of something that I think this area was just slightly missing. And I might come along and look into adding some of the fence posts at some point. But I am really liking how this area has come along on this time. Let's go over there and just see how this looks as coming into the dock area here. So we've got this lovely dock area on the sort of waterfront, and we've got a nice little view down here. And then we come up over here. This is sort of like a sort of, I don't know, maybe an outside area where the workers of the factory would come and like chill out and that sort of stuff. And then this is their entrance into the thing, which I've still got to do. If we come a little bit closer, we could just sort of see the wall that we've got. And it's just, again, working with the same sort of textures that we've used up at the top. But there is a slightly different sort of patterning across there. It's going to be easier actually to get in the boat and just have a quick look and see what we've done here. But there's just this like sort of grand scale to it. The factory is a huge project that I've been working on, and I just really am liking how it's turned out so far. And I just think that this whole area has come on nicely. And I mean, look, over there we've got the stables, which I was originally doing like texturing and stuff like that with, but I think my building has just come along so much this series. I really do like it, and I can't wait until we go on a tour and talk about it. But I think it's time I kicked this video into gear and sort of got maybe this little anteroom sorted out here, because this is where the main like goods sort of thing would come in, and this is like the main sort of loading dock. So I want to get that sorted and figure this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the stairs, because I do like the idea that we've got this elevator that takes us up to the top now. So I think I might remove the stairs and maybe have some sort of larger elevator that looks as though it would transport sort of like pallets up and down to get to the dockyard sort of thing. And that could come along nicely just here where we've got that. So I'm going to work on that, I think. And yeah, I'm going to try and kick it into time-lapse and see if we can get that sorted. As you can see, I have got the walls in now, and it's looking great now. I've got these sort of like interesting doorways here with the stripped pale oak. I just thought it'd be quite cool to sort of add some difference into it, sort of give it that sort of rustic vibe that I've been going for. And then I've also got another one here for the sort of entrance into here, which is I need to work on as well. I'm going to come in and do the floor. However, I have also now included a water elevator up here to take us to this side of the farm, just so there's like different access points and that sort of thing. So I just figured that'd be quite good to have there. And then we've got this other one here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and put a roof stroke ceiling type thing on this. But that is going to have to wait for another episode, because unfortunately I have ran out of time for today's episode. And I've done quite a fair bit. So we've been out at the front over here and really got to grips with the outside, which is something that I really wanted to get done. And then also we've made a good start on the inside in here. And I think it's looking fantastic. So what I will say is, until next time, I'll see you later. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel to be notified as to when I post videos. Also, leave a comment down below to let me know what you thought of this video and what you think we might be able to look at doing the ceiling with. So, bye!